Hello, Collective. Wendy Joy, love and light. I wanted to offer you hope and perseverance with clarity and wisdom because sometimes it's possible to get lost within either the matrix, the mundane, our mind, emotions, sometimes, other people, places, or things, memories, even. Sometimes things creep up or step in or walk up to us and, you know, push us off our game. And sometimes, we might feel a little bit stagnant or, you know, dismay or maybe even a little bit of a heart tug. But don't give up faith because you're being tested. That's something that the universe does with the cycles of each and everything continually. So I've been around long enough, motorcycle. I've been around long enough to know that cycles are repeating. They're endless. It's where you are on your timeline. Oh, my nose. And where you stand in your evolution and development is where you are positioned on the wheel of life, where you are entering, leaving, or completing, you know, a cycle. And cycles are everywhere. I mean, the one that everybody sees, but, takes really no real awe in, if you will, is nature. So nature in most parts of the world have 4 seasons. And the 4 seasons, like the further away the equator you are, but even still there's fresh life growing all the time. So, but the cycles here in the Northeast, because that's where I am, is summer, winter, spring, and fall. And during spring, life is popping back up and coming into, you know, blooming, coming into view, right? Rebirth, right? Then you have the summer where everything is like fragrance full and the birds are singing and everything is growing and, nourishment is being provided not only to us but to the land and to all the inhabitants, rather, right? Because everybody, everything, can eat off of Mother Earth, mainly. And then there's the fall, rather, where things start to, pack up and die down. Where their cycle is getting ready to be completed because at winter they go into slumber, so their cycle, ends for that season and then begins again, 3 months later because it's divided, whatever. In any event, what I'm saying is that when we have the ability to have faith that we're being reborn and given regrowth, whether it's physical, mental, spiritual, or even emotional, it's not to hurt us, it's to help propel us on our journey so that we too can be in full bloom with a very strong, vibrant aura that attracts, the prosperity and the abundance and the positive energy that we so relish and, thrive in. Because we remember we are love, right? We're created in love. We're embodying pure love. It's how we choose to show it, embrace it, and use it. And whether or not we tend to, still have lessons that need to be learned on, maybe the opposite side of the wheel that could be, providing us the wisdom and the knowledge in order to clearly be able to appreciate the opposite side, love and light. You have to know what being scorned is all about, or even how to scorn, so that you can appreciate not to do that, or, to avoid putting yourself in situations where that is inevitable. If you've learned your lesson and you gathered your value, then you've completed that cycle. Step into a new one. It's the ebb and the flow of natural law. And once you fully step in and you appreciate the present moment, where you are, what you've accomplished, who you've become, and what's yet to be seen, then that puts you well on your journey to completing old cycles and beginning new cycles with hope of possibility and prosperity, clarity, wisdom, and knowledge. Go forth, my collective family. Embrace who you are, how you've gotten there, and where you want to be. And regardless of what side of the wheel of life you are on, there is always time to learn, to perfect, to grow, to evolve, to become the best essences that we are actually. Because we are all magnificent light essences in the other realms. Now we just have to remember that on this realm. And we have to embrace and embody. We can do that with self-care, self-love, self-respect, self-compassion. And when you can honor you and embrace your cycles, then you would have shifted your perception, raised your elevation, increased your vibration, and have another outlook, a clearer, more wisdom-filled vision of who you really are and what you really want to embrace and share. Because after all, we are all interconnected, and when we love ourselves, then that opens the door for more people to love themselves, so that in turn they can freely, we can freely love each other and honor our cycles and all heal and evolve and grow. My lovely collective, wherever you find yourself, the universe and I, your spirit team, the light essences that are watching, encouraging you, and providing positivity in the energy that you embody. They're all rooting for you. We're all rooting for you. Cannot wait for you to reach out and embrace your inner divinity. If you need me, I'm always here. I have customized partnerships that are available that will aid in everyone's ascension, not just yours, but mine too. It's always a rush for me to know that I've created love and balance and opened the door for harmony in so many people's lives where they feel comfortable to love themselves. And in a byproduct is, you now feel comfortable to love your neighbor, to allow the world into your world. My lovely collective, Godspeed, love and light, peace and joy, honesty, clarity, purity, positivity, in waves, right to you, right to your door. Blessed be.